heightened immigration operations across the country, nonprofits are seeing a spike in families seeking legal advice. And with that happening, criminals are using this time to target desperate families by making false promises while leaving them in financial turmoil. Joining us this morning is Mario Aliotto, CEO of Catholic Charities East Bay, and Ashley Byers-Cosgrove, who is a managing attorney at the nonprofit. Thank you both for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's start with the scams that are happening. And it's really sad to see this type of thing develop. Can you tell us a little bit more about what these scammers are doing and who they're targeting here?
Sure. Well, thank you for having us. So at our organization, we have been receiving phone calls as well as direct contact with these individuals who have been affected by these scams. So to our knowledge, it is through WhatsApp and Facebook. Specifically with regard to Facebook, there is either an ad saying that it's Catholic Charities East Bay or someone contacting individuals affirmatively soliciting services and in return requiring payment.
So somehow they're finding out that these families might be looking for some sort of legal advice with regard to immigration, whether it be because of the increased enforcement, and trying to get them, what are they trying to get them to give up?
Well, essentially money.
Yeah.
So they pretend that they're going to assist them with either obtaining a work permit or some sort of legal status here in the United States, and in turn requesting thousands of dollars, which might not seem like a lot to some people, but it is a significant amount of money to our clients.
And in this environment right now where things are so heightened, I mean, this is kind of, it's sad to see, but criminals, they're not very discerning. They just target anyone at any time, right?
It's very tragic to see. Just last week we received a phone call from someone who eventually understood that what he was experiencing was a scam, contacted us and asked us what we can do to make him whole.
All right, what should folks look out for? I want to get that information out there so in case they come across one of these, in the future.
Yeah, so Catholic Charities East Bay will never solicit money through Facebook, social media, Zelle, WhatsApp, nothing like that. So they should, if they come across these ads, they should contact us first. Our phone number is 510-768-3100, and they can ask one of our administrative coordinators, to confirm whether or not, that is actually us contacting
Actually,
them.
that's just a sad thing to see. Mario, your services, as you think about this, do you charge for services, for the services that you offer?
No, we do not. We're funded by donors and by grants. And, it's interesting. We've been around for 90 years. We're celebrating our 90th anniversary this year. And, we service Alameda and Contra Costa counties. In fact, our main office here in Oakland is only half a mile from here.
Yeah.
We have offices here in Oakland, Concord, and in Richmond. But if you look at our overall work, I mean, whether it's the immigration side of things that we help with, our housing, we help people with their payments of rent when someone finds themselves in a crisis.
Which many
we want them
do.
to come to us.
Yeah.
And we can help you. We may not be able to prevent homelessness, but we want to stop someone from becoming homeless. So. We have that. We also have mental health services for kids and students that are in school that are facing crisis in their life. So we do a lot of great work. One interesting stat, last year we had about 20,000 phone calls of help, looking for help, and we were only able to service about 2,500 of those. So the need is
it's just too many. It's just so many.
We live in a beautiful area in the Bay Area, but the need is way more than our resources that we have available. So I would encourage anyone, whether you need our services or whether you can help us in our mission, go to cceb.org, Catholic Charities East Bay, so cceb.org, and just help us with the mission, because there's so much great work to do, and the need is definitely there.
Mario, I wonder, because there's so much here, do you refer people to other services?
We do.
Because you are trying to help, whether you have those resources of funds there or not. So if you can help, you're letting them know about other services that can help as well.
100%. We're always referring folks to someone else if they need the help. I think also to keep in mind, even though when you hear Catholic Charities, it's a name we always hear.
Yeah.
It's a big name. However, we're here in your community. We operate locally. We're not a franchise.
Right.
So we do everything right here, and.
Community-based, people from here, people in here. That's what you want, and you're helping. If you're falling back on something, you can't make that ring. You need food. We want to get someone from crisis to stability to well-being, and we've been doing it for 90 years. And with your help and the help of the community, we'll make the need. It takes all of us pulling together through donations. You said a moment ago you have to cover Alameda, Contra Costa County, Ashley, but you also help people.
So with regard to our immigration services, we do receive funding through a variety of different grants, and some of our grants do not have a location limitation, so we are able to help individuals throughout the state of California.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, it's really important work that you're doing. A lot of people need help and they don't know where to go. You could start with Catholic Charities, and hopefully there are folks out there that are watching that can help with the donation process, and so you guys can help.
And you don't have to be Catholic.
You don't have to be Catholic, right? Yeah, it's all in the
We're all in this together.
effort, of helping. All right, so Ashley Byers Cosgrove and Maria Eliotto, thank you both for joining us and for the work that you're doing in our community.
Thanks for having us.
For sure.
Appreciate it.